Damn mosquito.
Mr. Smith, did you happen to see the shooting in the thoroughfare?
Yep, saw the whole thing.
Well, I'm making an account of the event for the newspaper. Would you please tell me what you personally saw?
Blackjack Murphy was in a mean frame of mind. As if aiming to take out the first man who crossed him. He drew on the sheriff and the deputy, and as you know, killed the deputy.
Yes.
Then out of nowhere, Bertha Crawford raises her rifle and shoots Blackjack. Didn't kill him, but I wager she was trying.
Was Mrs. Maddock involved in the dispute?
No, but her troubles with Blackjack began about a month ago.
Oh, yes. Blackjack shot her son, Shane, in the town. What did you see after the shooting?
Well, Blackjack got hit in his shooting arm. He staggered over to the livery, got on his horse and rode off. And with all the commotion, nobody was in the right mind to try and stop him. And you probably know the rest. The sheriff's over at the docks, and Mr. Smiley, the undertaker, is taking care of the deputy.
Where is Mrs. Maddock now?
Ma'am, I'm Tammy Pierce. He killed my Clyde. We were to marry in the spring. Folks are saying that you shot Blackjack Murphy. Is that true?
I reckon so, Tammy.
Well, they say he's going to get his brother and his gang. I brought you this. That there is Blackjack Murphy's gun. He must have dropped it when you shot him. Ma'am, can I ask you something? Where do you find it? The strength, the courage to keep going?
Well, Tammy, let me tell you a story. My mother had 9 children, and I was a baby. And when they delivered me, I broke her pelvis. And the doctor said she would be an invalid the rest of her days. Well, my mother wasn't going to hear of that. So she went home 2 weeks, and she was fussing over us babies just like nothing had happened. So, Tammy, I guess that's where I get my strength and my courage, from my mother.
Thank you, ma'am. I guess I best be getting back to town.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Martha's Miracle Elixir, guaranteed to heal pains and restore vitality. This secret concoction of special ingredients was made known by an itinerant preacher to a young woman after rendering services to him. Martha's Miracle elixir has been known to cure aches, remedy pains, and grow hair where won't grow no more. Yes, so who would be the first to try?
I would like one, sir.
Oh, thank you, madam. And what ails you, madam? Oh, your hand. Oh, well, let me demonstrate the application process. You would take a little bit on your finger, as such. You would tip the bottle, and then you would just rub in a circle gently. And as you can see, it's already having its miracle effects on her.
Gentlemen, your drinks look frightfully empty. Let me take care of that for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Miss Ann. Billy?
Hey, Doc. Well, Doc, looks like you got some medicinal competition out in the street.
I don't expect the salve to be extracting bullets from living beings anytime soon, Billy.
Doc, what's the
Marquis.
prognosis on the sheriff? Doc, what about the sheriff? I need something for my story.
Look, the bullet missed his bone, which is good news. He lost a lot of blood, which is not so good news. And if it doesn't fester, then he may keep his leg.
Well, did the sheriff say anything about the shooting?
Mr. Grant, all the sheriff said while I was digging that bullet out of his leg was a bunch of moans, groans, and some other unintelligible words that I do not want to repeat in this establishment. Now, if you don't mind, I need my whiskey.
Let me get this straight, Jack. So, you're out playing cards and you got cheating. And the sheriff and the deputy took the other guy's side. Sheriff drew. Then you shot the sheriff and the deputy. Then you were blindsided by a woman.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Why do you reckon she did that?
I don't know. Maybe just working for the sheriff, I guess.
Well, you ever think maybe she had nothing to do with the sheriff? She was on her own business?
What do you mean by that?
Well, remember about a month or so ago you killed a man in that town?
Yeah, sure did.
Isn't his kin from that same town? So maybe it was the kin trying to get back at you?
Bertha, Blackjack is a bad man who wouldn't think twice about killing a lady. You and I have known each other for many years, and I'd hate to see anything come to your harm.
I've always had fear in my life. Fear of losing the important things. When I lost my son, I lost all my fear.
Well, if the law can't take care of this, then it's time the townsfolk did.
I didn't expect to see you up and about, Sheriff.
Sheriff, I don't advise you to be out of bed walking around.
Doc, Jack and his brothers are on their way into town. And I'm sorry, I just don't have time to heal up proper.
Mr. Garamond, I need for you to get all these folks down to the meeting house in about 2 hours. We got some planning to do. Jake, give me a drink.
Sounds like we got ourselves a welcoming party.
Well, let's not keep them waiting.